Hey friends, Armella Shivers here, the comeback queen. The comeback I want to talk about is a mentality that leaves us disempowered and keeps us from really enjoying our lives and experiencing new things. And this mentality happens when we've been betrayed or someone has violated us. And, in multiple different ways, this can happen. It can be just heartbreak, it can be serious trauma. When there's a perpetrator and you just feel wronged, this will happen. And if we hold on to the mentality that someone outside of us is responsible for our happiness, and we start to identify as the person that has been betrayed or violated or done wrong, it will keep us from our best life and our best selves. I say this because I've spent too much time in my life doing this. And in the past, I had multiple traumas that left me sort of spinning, and I really desperately kind of needed somebody to say, that was wrong, and what happened to you was wrong, and I'm sorry that that happened to you. And oftentimes we don't get that, and that's kind of what keeps us in the mentality. We stay in it. More than anything, we want the perpetrator to apologize to us, but that rarely happens. Unfortunately, traumas and betrayals and heartbreaks and violations, they're part of the human experience, unfortunately. And we have to learn how to navigate through these things because we get one opportunity to live this life, and letting things go that have happened and surrendering them to something higher does not mean that it was okay. It doesn't mean that you're forgetting it or that you're even necessarily forgiving. It doesn't mean that. It just means that you're not going to be drugged down even further with holding on to something that is painful and toxic. When we have that mentality, it's a victim mentality. When we have that, most often we start to self-sabotage. We will do it with alcohol and drugs, food, uh, promiscuous sex. There's multiple ways that we can sabotage ourselves in our life, and it's important that we take a look at that. That we step back. Most often times, our friends and family see what's happening, and they know that things have been done to us that are really wrong. And more than anything, they want to just kind of grab us and shake us a little bit and say, let it go. You're better than this. You're stronger than this. This isn't who you are. Don't let it identify you. Don't let it become your entire world. And that's a tough position to be in because more than anything, you don't want to hurt that person anymore. You don't want to be the one that violates them on top of another violation, and because we tend to be super hypersensitive when we are in this mentality of being a victim. So I say this, if you feel like this might be the case and that you just can't get that other person or those other people off of your mind and what has happened to you and what's been done to you, I recommend that you search your heart and decide that you want to be the survivor instead, that you want to conquer the issue, and that you want to make a decision to turn and walk the other way and start a new way for yourself, create a new plan for what you want your life to look like, and rise up, be the warrior. Don't be the defeated one, and don't continue to defeat yourself on top of it. It's just a waste of time, and it's so painful. It's so painful to be there. I send love out to anyone and everyone that may be watching this, that may be feeling that it's in some place in their life, because I can identify with that. I spent too much time there. If you want somebody to hear you out and help you walk through it, it's what I'm here for. I am all ears, and there's no responsibility on your side if you wanted to reach out and you just wanted to talk to someone. My life experiences have qualified me. to hear you through and to understand. And I send you lots of love. And I hope you know that there's a better way and that it's just right at the end of your fingertips. There's a stronger you inside that's capable of being and doing anything you want. You just have to make that choice and not let someone else make a choice another minute in your life to break you down. I hope this finds you well, and until the next time, take good care.